you're suing the defendant, your ex-girlfriend, for $750, alleging she gave your dog away without your permission?
Yes, sir, that's correct.
Start with you.
All right. I'm here today suing my ex-girlfriend because she gave away our dog that I gifted us. And
how long were you all together?
We were together for about 2.5 years.
When did you get the dog? How long into the relationship?
6, 7 months in.
7 months in, you got the dog. You purchased it? She knew you were purchasing it?
No, she did not know I was purchasing it. I went out to the shelter, brought it back home, surprised her.
Okay, so how did it go those 2.5 years? How did things go? Smooth?
The first 2 years? The first 2 years were smooth. Real smooth.
First year?
First 2 years.
Okay, good.
2 years in, it was real smooth.
What happened that last 6 months?
Last 6 months? It was a bit on the rocky side.
Okay, you got caught cheating. Tell me what happened, man, with your...
Dreams come true. I can grow without...
Aaron Sparks is suing Sophia Cruz in the amount of $750.
All rise. Court is now in session. The Honorable Judge Greg Mathis presiding. You may be seated.
Mr. Sparks claims he adopted a dog to raise with his girlfriend and says after they broke up, Miss Cruz gave their pet to someone else without asking.
State your name.
Hi, my name is Aaron Sparks.
Yeah.
Sophia Cruz.
All right, sir, you're suing the defendant, your ex-girlfriend, for $750, alleging she gave your dog away without your permission?
Yes, sir, that's correct.
Start with you.
All right. I'm here today suing my ex-girlfriend because she gave away our dog that I gifted us. And
how long were you all together?
We were together for about 2.5 years.
When did you get the dog? How long into the relationship?
6, 7 months in.
7 months in, you got the dog. You purchased it? She knew you were purchasing it?
No, she did not know I was purchasing it. I went out to the shelter, brought it back home, surprised her.
Okay, so how did it go those 2.5 years? How did things go? Smooth?
The first 2 years? The first 2 years were smooth. Real smooth.
First year?
First 2 years.
Okay, good.
2 years in, it was real smooth.
What happened that last 6 months?
Last 6 months? It was a bit on the rocky side.
Okay, you got caught cheating. Tell me what happened, man, with your relationship.
We started out in a coffee shop in New Orleans, and we got into a relationship. 6 months into our relationship, my lease was up, so it was time for me to move out, and then he suggested that we moved in together. Shortly after that, just to take things to the next level in our relationship, we decided that we wanted a dog, so he did actually end up surprising me with one. Even after
when you say we decided, who discussed it? I mean, who brought it up? Who showed interest first?
I would say both of us mutually.
Can't do something at the same time.
Okay, well then I did.
Okay.
I was pestering him originally, but you know, he also liked having dogs. So
pestering him is even more of I wanted more. You're talking about we wanted it at the same time. No, you pestered him. You wanted it so much so that you pestered him. Yes. Remember, I got to determine probably the ownership here. So when you all bought the dog, who cared for the dog?
It was equal. We were living the first 7 months in.
Describe the equal responsibilities.
While we were living together under the same roof, we both took equal amount of care.
Tell me what you did. Tell me what you would do.
Oh, okay. I mean, you know, we'd...
No, I don't know.
Okay.
I don't mean and I don't know.
I would care for the dog. She would do her share of the dog.
You don't want to tell me what? What did you do for the dog? I was very specific. I said, what did you do? What were you doing for the dog?
Your Honor, I would walk the dog. I would feed the dog, take it to its yearly checkups and vets.
That's a person who's really doing something for the dog. They know right off the top of their head because they've been doing it every day. They did it often, so they spit it right out. You over there care for the dog?
I would make the dog morning breakfast, 9 a.m. every morning.
Every morning? Would he feed the dog every morning?
No.
She was very clear, sir. It wasn't no hesitation. She didn't delay 1 second saying no. And usually
Judge, man, chill.
That quick, and they don't need to think. That means they're typically telling the truth.
Some mornings she would be the first out the house, and that would leave me irresponsible.
Some mornings.
Yeah,
Some
you
mornings.
did say every day, bro.
That's correct. My mistake on that.
I thought you were going to be a bad guy. You're a funny guy.
Why?
Because she's looking a little hurt over here. How long did you all break up? How long ago?
How long ago? About 2.5 years ago.
Really? You still seem a little hurt by it. No, or you just that's just your.
I don't like him, Your Honor.
You
Of
don't
course,
like
I'm still
him?
hurt.
Okay, it makes sense then. You're looking like
Must
you
have
don't
cheated.
like him. That's exactly
I
how
don't
you
know.
look. But actually, you're looking like you don't like me. Don't take it out on me. You looking all stone-faced, and you all broke up over what?
We broke up after he had gotten a new job. He moved to California, better pay raise, better everything. It was his dream job. So after that, we tried the long-distance relationship. It wasn't really working out.
Why didn't you move?
Because I wanted to stay back with my family. Like, I had my job,
Oh, he ain't
I had
even
my
cheat.
family, my nieces and nephews that I often see. So
You ain't a cheater.
I didn't want to leave that.
I offered for her to move with me. I tried to bring
Yeah, I
her and the
assume
dog
that.
along.
Seem like a cool dude.
Well, people make choices.
Coming up on Mathis Court with Judge Mathis.
Tell me about the dog.
Her name is Princess
And why do you think you should keep it?
because we talked as a group to have something.
No, she begged you.
And later,
I took him in and tried to help the guy.
Why do you mean help him?
Well-
He wasn't stable?
No, he just came to the Americas. He's from South Africa, and he was here on a visa. Didn't know anybody.
if you'll be in the Los Angeles area and want to bring your case to court, call 1-888-552-6878.
You're watching Mathis Court with Judge Mathis.
Closed captions. Mathis Court is back with a case of Aaron Sparks, who is suing Sophia Cruz for property
Sophia
loss.
Cruz.
And were you building a career or was it just your family?
No, I was building a career.
Okay.
After I got promoted at the coffee shop, I ended up going into real estate afterwards. So I too had a
Okay.
busy career.
Was it primarily because you didn't want to leave your family?
Well, I did want to stay because of that, but
Primary.
I'm sorry?
Was that the primary reason?
Yeah.
Okay.
That
And
and my
your
nieces and
primary
nephew.
reason for leaving is money?
My new job, yes. New job pay. It was a great opportunity. That was my dream job, you know. Something I've been planning on my whole life. I went to grad school for that position, and it came my way, and I accepted it.
That's what's up.
Well, I don't know what to say. I ain't Dr. Phil. I will be able to advise y'all.
This
but I
guy
don't
seem
know.
like a stand-up
I'm
guy to
trying
me.
Figure that out. What would you do, son?
I'm gonna leave that to you.
I felt you.
That's a tough
That's why
one.
you the judge.
Because I love my family so much so that I live out here in L.A. and I would much prefer to live in Detroit.
No, you wouldn't.
Yes, I would.
No, you wouldn't.
Yeah, well, at least in the spring, summer, and fall.
Exactly.
All right. So I may have to stay with her, and maybe it wouldn't work, but somebody got to put up some money to go back and forth. Did you tell her, well, baby, I'm going to be working these first 6 months. It's going to be a real grind, so I probably won't be able to come see you. But after the first 6 months or after the 1 year, we'll be able to alternate, going back and forth.
No,
and as
no.
my income goes up, so can our visits. It can be 3 times a month because my income is going up. I got my dream job. So if it's 400 round trips, if you get them a month or so in advance, that's $1,200 a month. You see a woman every week.
Yeah.
She can come once to you. You pay the $1,200, she pay $400. See her every week.
Judge,
don't
what are
wanna
you
be
talking
bothered
about?
with him no more than 8 days a month, do you?
No.
Because you're 5
I hope he's
days,
trying to
you
figure out
working and you're coming home tired.
he was gonna be able
You
to
don't
manage
want him bugging you
visiting
when
and
you
to see
coming
the
home
dog or
tired.
not.
You go watch your reality shows. He
still going.
housewife shows. He go watch his sports. And you turn from your reality to CNN. He turned from the reality to cartoons. And so y'all do your separate thing. At 11 o'clock, y'all come together. Both y'all tired. You watch a little of the news and you fall asleep. That's after 30 years. That if it's the first few, like y'all
Judge
do,
getting
yeah,
up
ain't
there,
no
y'all. I
sleeping.
don't even know what you're talking about no more.
Anyhow. So I guess my point is most of your time is consumed as a couple outside of the
Okay.
weekends. And 4 hours a night. People don't understand that. You get home from work, you got 4 hours.
That's, that's only the long distance part of the relationship. That was when I moved to California that all this aroused.
Okay, tell me about the dog.
The dog, her name is Princess.
And why do you think you should keep her
I mean,
or be paid for her?
I bought her out on a limb because we talked as a group to have something.
No, she begged you.
Okay.
She harassed you to give. And you gave it to her as a gift.
I wouldn't call it a harassment.
Yes.
I would say it's agreement, honestly.
No. Didn't you ask him repeatedly or?
I pestered him.
Pestered.
Wow.
She pestered you. She took, I believe, 90% care of the dog. I believe it was a gift to her. I believe it was, here's a gift.
Well, I mean, we were a unit, so.
And now you're not.
Now we're not.
So how does a judge determine? A judge has to divide gifts from joint property. And I'm going to conclude it was a gift. It wasn't joint property. You're trying to imply it was joint property, or you're trying to prove it was joint property, therefore, no, you're trying to prove it was yours, aren't you? You're not even trying to get half.
I mean, it started off as half. Half ownership.
What are you suing for now? Half
I'm
the
suing
cost?
I'm suing for the whole total, $750, which I paid.
Right.
Yep.
Right, which you paid as a gift to her. Well, I'm concluding that. I believe it was a gift, and you can't retract the gift. So a judge, when deciding separating property, because a dog, animals are property, when you're involved in a separation, were this to be a divorce, the judge views the dog as property, and it will become an issue as to whether that dog was a gift to the party. If he was a gift, then you can't retract a gift in any way. If it was mutual property, then one person gets paid for it and the other keeps the dog. That's what happens. But in this case, I'm going to conclude it was a gift to her. So, yeah.
I made 2 payments. I bought the dog, and then she gave the dog away when I moved to
California. Nice guy. You should go back to him. He's such a nice guy. You see how the gifts he's made? Have a good day.
Hold on.
All rise.
Judge Mathis has ruled.
I don't know about that one, y'all. I watched a lot of these Judge Mathis cases, and I think he normally rules the right way. I don't think he ruled the right way this time. I don't think that she had the right to give the dog away. I think Judge Mathis didn't really cross-examine her hard enough neither, because why didn't he ask her why she just didn't give him the dog if he wanted the dog? If you don't want the dog and you're giving it away anyways, I would think it would make the most sense to me to call the original person who at least gave you the dog or somewhat in that nature first. I would think so. That's what I would do. If someone gave me something and I was about to get rid of it, I would reach out to him and say, hey, man, I'm thinking about getting rid of this. Do you want it back? That's the first thing that's going to come across my mind. I don't think the judge really cross-examined her hard enough and asked enough questions. I don't think he really took into consideration all of the statements that were said. First and foremost, he already had assumed that this guy was a bad guy and a cheater. That wasn't the reason why their relationship ended. Their relationship ended because she didn't want to move with him to a different state when he got his career job. And as a man, his purpose in life is to provide and be a protector for women anyways. So you see how that didn't even work out? And then next thing you know, you see the judge sitting here saying, oh, well, it's a gift. And he just ruled it's a gift. And that makes me automatically feel like, man, y'all really need to be more, selective on who y'all put y'all seed into, because I think judges are looking like, oh, you laid down with her, so it was a gift. You put a seed in her, now she had a baby. It was a gift. Now you got to take care of it for the rest of your life. And I don't know. It's definitely a interesting case. I disagree with the ruling. But let me know what y'all think about it in the comments. Let me know if y'all agree or disagree. Other than that, make sure y'all stay tuned for the next video. Hit that like button, subscribe if you're new to the channel, and also turn the notification bell on the one to miss on any of my future videos. You're not going to miss out on the next one. Silly but peace. Let's get it.
Show me I should love you. You complete me, but I might be fooled. In my world, dreams come true. I can't grow without you.